Hello and welcome to another episode of Justin Low Stocks with a trading recap. So today I traded OGEN. So this stock it's been a previous runner in the past. I'll show you the daily candles first to explain why I had the thoughts that I had. So as you can see here, it's had big runs, like a lot in the past year. Big run from $3 to $6 or $6.80, which is over 100% move. Big jump here, big jump here, and then even lately, the last month or two, it's had all these little jumps here, which they don't look big compared to these ones, but they're still, $1.20 to $2, which is like 80% return, 80% increase or something similar to that. So with this one, I wasn't initially looking to go long, which is buying the share, wanting it to go up because of all these spike and fails. So because they've got the white line above them that you can see above most of these, it means it got up to the top of that white line, but within the same day it fell back down. So basically that shows that the stock's weak. It can make big gains and big moves, but I won't hold them. That normally falls back down to near where it opened. So I wasn't thinking about buying it, but it was showing too much strength at the open that I wasn't going to miss out on the opportunity to buy it. So pre-market, as you can see back here, if I can get it back, it was showing an uptrend. So it's already spiked. I think it had spiked around 50% before market opened, and it was having a slow uptrend. Now, it was a good point to buy off would have been at this point here, because it had reached it earlier in pre-market, and it's right near the whole dollar of $2, which is a good psychological resistance. So if it broke over that resistance line, you'd be looking for a breakout play, which is what happened. So it broke this point, but pre-market it was 9.26 that it broke it, so just before. And I didn't want to enter it just in case as soon as the market opened it had a major sell-off. So I waited till the market opened, and then when the market opened I saw an influx of buyers and the price started spiking. So I hit the buy button, and then I bought 300 shares at this first arrow here at 212 for the opening range breakout. And within a minute or two it spiked up to 229, and I sold my 300 shares. So that was an 8% profit within a matter of a minute. Like this is the thing that I talk about with stock trading. If you had it's all willing. Your profits will be determined by how much you're willing to risk. If I was willing to risk $5,000 in that period of time, what's 8% of $5,000? It's like what, $450 within a matter of a minute or two. So I'm not comfortable risking that amount of money yet, which is why I'm not. But one day when I keep progressing and keep learning as a trader, I will get to those days. So yeah, I sold because it spiked up real quick, and as I was saying before, I was expecting it to not hold its highs, and then dip down here. I probably should have bought off the dip and risked off this red EMA line, or even the VWAP here, which is the white line, but I didn't because I was too cautious. But then once I saw the volume building back up here and the buyers were coming in, I was looking for a breakout of just basically higher day, which at that moment was 236. I was looking for buying in anticipation of the break over 236. So I bought at 233, another 300 shares, but I sold it quick because the volume started dying and the sellers started coming in. So I only sold that for 8 cents profit, but still, another 3% return within a matter of a minute. So they were good trades. I was lucky I got out in time, because then it basically faded off for the rest of the morning, which past stocks tend to not copy their past movements but rhyme with their past movements, which means they sort of have they show similar patterns, which it did, because it made highs early on in the morning, but it couldn't hold them, which is what it's done all those previous days that I showed you on the daily candles. The other stock I traded was SUMR. This was a winning trade, but it was what I don't classify as a smart trade. I just got a bit lucky with it. So after OGen, I was a bit confident, and I was like, OGen just ran, profited, 10% off it. Now this one's running, but look, it had already surged, so it started up a little bit late. The spike. It started running at 9:38, so 8 minutes after market open, and it put in these 3 massive green candles within 3 minutes, which spiked 45% in 3 minutes. And at the time I was thinking, okay, this is going to have a pullback, obviously, as I've spoken about before. If a stock makes a massive ramp up, it's always going to pull back. Whether or not it pulls back and fails, or if it pulls back and then breaks new highs for that day, that's what you're not sure about. So it got up to 154, and then as it was coming back down 10 cents lower, so it was 5% off its highs, I bought in here at $1.46 on this first red candle. Bought 300 shares, and then it continued to fall, so I bought another 300 shares at $1.41. So I'm basically averaging down. This isn't always a smart thing to do, because if it does fail like this and it didn't have that green spike, I would have lost money. And then I added a third time at 135 on this bottom arrow here, right there. And then, like I said, I was lucky, and it had a little 1 minute bounce back where I got out of my position at $1.43. I think I ended up averaging down, and I had 900 shares on an average of $1.40 or something, so I only made 3 cents on that, 900 shares. But yeah, got lucky. That's not smart. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you keep your stop tight, sorry, so you don't lose too much money. Because if you didn't have a tight stop and you got stuck with those 900 shares and it kept falling, you could have been down 20-something% with your 900 shares. So that's always something to be cautious of. So yeah, good day trading last night. Had a green day, up over $100, which was nice. It was legitimately 15 minutes work, so that's a $400 hour rate. But it was a nice day. I hope to keep the momentum on my side, because I've been trading reasonably well over the past week. I look to repeat it again tonight. And yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll get back to you guys with another video tomorrow recapping tonight's trades. Again, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram, where I post some wins and some trading videos and other content on there as well. That's at JLo4 if you want to follow me there. And yeah, hope you have a great night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.